Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna has been singing another song on Divine Mother, taking up the attitude of the people. Mother, this is the grief that grieves my heart, that with you as my protectress and myself wide awake, there was a theft in my home. Where is the door through which the enemies could enter and thieve our old vasanas? That is the back door. For theft, no thief comes from the front door. From front door, we are receiving the information, and from back door, it is feeding mind. Our vasanas are feeding. Lives after life we have acquired lot of momentum. It is like a vehicle which is running at very high speed, very difficult to control, very, very difficult to bring. And as much the weightage, a vehicle, if the vehicle is very heavy, if its weight is more, then you will see its momentum is very high. Light vehicles can be controlled. Heavy vehicles are difficult to be controlled. So, the speed with which it is going and the amount of load. So we have acquired, and from silently from within, it projects out. There is another part of our existence is the unconscious mind. Mind, we have different layers of functioning. One is we are conscious mind. We are able to see, understand each other, look at the world and understand the things. This is conscious mind. There is subconscious mind which is planning for the next. The whole day's program and future programs have been set. Day after tomorrow I have to go for such and such function. And next I have to go and read some gospel or Thakur's life. One after the other, exact time it will be unwinding. Oh, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to go to the office, you have to do this work. These are sectioned and placed in order in the subconscious mind. And unconscious mind, what it contains is unknown. Nobody can have access to anybody's. Even my own self, I cannot know what is there in my unconscious mind. From there, it projects out, it takes up. Another is vasana, which remains stored in the karmashaya, where the karmic load and vasanas are stored. Here is mind, a part of nature, acquiring. There it is a part of nature, but my existence, it is associated intimately with my existence. That is the vasana. Only because of vasana I need this body. Otherwise I am master of myself. I can be as I want. I am the bliss absolute. I am the Shivoham, Shivoham. But just because of the vasanas are still pending, that I am not able to realize my own self or know or even have the remotest signal of something existing beyond. Waking, dreaming, deep sleep, come back to waking state, again see only this, what is beyond. We have never been able to stretch ourselves into the beyond. By no means. Because going beyond mind is extremely difficult. To go to higher levels of consciousness, we have to transcend the mind and go beyond. And transcendence of mind is a huge challenge, because it is something like a huge rock. We want to take it outside. One is its weight, another is the doors are short, small, that you cannot take it out. There was one stone, suppose, and we have built this building around it, and you cannot take it out now, because the doors are very small. You have to break open and take it out. That is the position in which we are staying now. We have to somehow transcend the mind by holding on to the divine and go on serving people or any living being in whatever capacity we can, so that thorough purification takes place. That is the only way. Atmano mokshartham jagatithaya. Striving to, they go together, very intimately they go. Atmano mokshartham jagatithaya. Every step, Atmano mokshartham must be linked to the Jagatita. Otherwise, how do we know that you are seeking God? And how to know that you understood what is suffering and bondage? When you try to serve others, then only it is clear that you have understood what is suffering. For every jiva, even an ant, weeps for itself. Does the person weep for others? Then he has understood what is suffering. I don't care for my pain, I care for others' pain. Then I have crossed the limitations of all that limits me to the bodily existence. So this we find that we have to somehow emerge out with great efforts, but divine nature's plan is that so you can utilize nature. Nature wants you to go in that direction. So you can take up the nature's help, and divine is always there as your indweller, always calling, come this side my child, come this way. So that you can just turn your face to the divine and take the help of nature, so that you will be able to, your efforts won't be possible. How much can we strive? How much can we struggle? A few hours a day sitting and calling, it will not help. It must undergo a tremendous transformation from within. A conversion must take place, that Buddha's life got converted. Otherwise, only thing we have is to surrender to the divine. Time is going, life is passing away, and by the time you see here and there, the death stares at us, old age comes. You'll be totally helpless. Most of the people think when old age comes we can do a lot of sadhana. It is not possible. Neither mind will be having that strength, nor the body. Senses, everything fails. Slowly they are going back to childhood like. Last he'll be on the bed unable to move. Mind loses all its strength and memory starts failing. We will be in a very terrible state. We think we can call on God peacefully when old age comes. No. Whatever you have to attain early in life, whether it is physical wealth or any prosperity or mukti or realization of God, as much you struggle in the early life, so much the better. Not that you cannot realize God at the starting at late in the life. You can, but the drive must be very strong. So how much power your inner power is there to struggle and go ahead? It depends upon that. So here we see the theft within us takes place because the thieves are within, not without. Divine Mother is watching and protecting from all sides, but the thieves are within. When thieves are within, we have to make the Divine Mother, we have to invoke the Divine Mother within. Revered Bhajananaji Maharaj used to tell us, allow Kali to dance in your heart. Let her destroy all the vasanas. Let her dance her wild dance of destruction. Let all the vasanas die away. And then you will see the glorious Lord of the universe presenting himself there. The pure consciousness manifesting when the vasanas goes away. And keep the Kali dancing in the heart to destroy your vasanas, ego and all that. And in the mind, you have to work with the people, you have to live in the world. Keep Holy Mother, Sharda Devi, who is an embodiment of love, Tyaga, Viveka and Vairagya. Viveka, Vairagya, Tyaga and Prema are her, what she bestows to her, every soul who approaches her. So that you have to enshrine in your mind so that you'll be able to peacefully work, lovingly work in this world. Sacrifice yourself for the welfare of others. At the same time, vasanas has to be destroyed. For that you have to. So the inner, the theft, what to do? The theft was there. All that you need, Mother is supplying. The bodily existence is maintained by nature. I eat, that's all. It's digestion, taking to every cell and feeding, everything is taking place by nature. When I go to sleep, I don't even know there is a waking state. I've left my body, I don't know. I cannot come out. Nature brings me out, takes me inside. Everything nature is doing, Mother is doing. I know I'm not doing anything. Yet we see that I, the ego and raga dvesha alone I possess. Likes and dislikes, attachments and aversions, and then ego. So I wake up and sleep with an ego of I am the doer. But everything is done by nature. So slowly we have to shift our paradigm from the physical world to the spiritual world. When you slowly stretch yourself in the scriptures and words of the saints, then you slowly have grip on spiritual life. You see, when people come here or any ashrama, brahmacharis, they'll be not knowing, they think I know something about the scriptures, this, that and all. But as we go, as we start gaining knowledge, oh, it is so deep, it is so deep. Deeper we go, when somebody explains to us, it takes an entirely different picture. It's something unimaginable. Is that so? It is like this, it is like this. And this secrets of spiritual life can be told only by those who have traveled in that path. Otherwise, we read few books and present it information from my brain, it is downloaded to his brain without undergoing any transformation. We have to undergo the transformation, an important part of spiritual life, conversion. Meditation in spiritual life book begins with the conversion, how Buddha got converted, the internal conversion. All of a sudden, he has never seen what is suffering in his life, but he wants to solve the problem of suffering forever. He wants to find out the path to everlasting peace and transcend everything and go beyond. So that thirst, that search must begin in our life. Many and many a time I vow to call on Thee, yet when the time for prayer comes, I have forgotten. Forgetting. This is another nature, human nature, forgetfulness. One is we are not able to destroy our inner enemies. Inner enemies are still hiding within. The another thing he is telling is, I want to call on you, but when the time comes, I have forgotten. Forgetfulness is one of the vismarana. Vismarana is one of the jiva's characteristics. Otherwise, you should have reached. If constant awareness of divine is there, somehow you will reach out. But we can't. We don't have that. Because just smarana and this memory, recollection of God, His name or His gunas or His leela, recollection is essential factor in spiritual life because smarana is common for all sadhana. You want to do japa, there must be smarana. You want to do puja, there must be smarana. Smarana goes with everything. You want to serve anybody, to seeing God in anyone, there is smarana. I have to remember God and do. I have to remember in God. The major, all, without exception, all sadhanas, the basis is smarana. And end is smarana. It ends with smarana. When the light of smarana becomes constant, you cannot anymore do any service to the Lord also. God you can worship as long as He has not possessed your brain and heart. Once God possesses your brain, you cannot serve God. God has to take care of you and serve you. So whole thing changes. This aspect of our life, and what we have to do is as early as possible struggle day and night, call on God, do something. Thakur says, Josho kore, Kali darshan korte hoy. Dhokka dhokki khe. You have to somehow struggle to reach the divine. Forgetfulness. I should not forget, I should not forget. Every sadhaka, ultimately, in and through all types of sadhana, finally he comes to that one thing, I should not forget God. I should not forget God. And most of us began our spiritual life with that, I should not forget God. Whatever comes, what I may do something good, something bad, something right, something wrong, according to situation and my own samskaras. But that doesn't mean that I should not remember God constantly. Whatever happens, yadyad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan purva jan karmanurupam. According to my past karmas, whatever is to happen, let it happen. But let my mind constantly stay at your feet. The love of God, divine love. So yadyad bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan purva karmanurupam. But let my mind be constantly. Don't worry much about right and wrong, good and bad, all these things. Just attend and run and see that you don't forget God. You don't forget God. One warrior in Thakur's life, what this he used to call? Captain. Captain. He used to do Shiva worship with one hand and another hand he used to operate the gun. In war field, he had to enter and with one hand over the gun and with the other hand he is doing worship of Shiva. Whatever is to happen, let it happen, but I am with God. And He will take care of everything. So unbroken thought of God, unbroken thought of God. Strive to have unbroken thought of God. That is the only way. Otherwise, we don't have any. The time, the moment you forget God, karma possesses you. Everything what you do in absence of God, divine thought, in divine presence, whatever you do becomes a karma. There are only two things. One is karma and one akarma. One is God, one is the world. Anything done with the world awareness, even good things, become karmic bondage. Whatever you do with the awareness of divine, it becomes a sadhana. It destroys karma, vasanas. Yet when the time comes round, I have forgotten. Now I see it is all thy trick. Thou hast never given, so thou receivest not. Am I to blame for this, Mother? You did not give me divine love, otherwise I would have loved you. You did not give me jnana, otherwise I would have visualized you. You did not give me viveka, otherwise I would not have run after this world. Whatever you have given, if you are given only I can give you. Where from will I get? You have to give me and you have to take from me. If you want anything for me to give to you, then you have to give and receive it back. When Holy Mother sometimes suddenly she will come across a disciple who is fit for initiation, ready for initiation, she will give. It may be in the street, it may be under a tree, it may be in railway station, anywhere. A fit yogya vyakti comes, she will give the initiation, diksha. Go, repeat this, you will realize God. And then he has to give the Guru Dakshina. He will not have anything. And Mother will give something to him and receive it back. Whatever she has got, maybe a betel nut. She has got, give it back to me. This is yours. She has given now. After she gives, it is his. Then he is giving his now back to Mother. So, Mother, Divine Mother, whatever she expects from me, ecstatic love of God or jnana, whatever she wants, give me and take from me. So, there is no question. Mother cannot speak anything more. Chuck. That one game is there. Chess. In chess game, you cannot move any side. Out of thine own gift I should have given to thee. Glory and shame, bitter and sweet, are thine alone. This world is nothing but thy play. Exactly. If you understand the principle by which the unmanifest manifests, then you understand what it is. Just like dream world. In dream, how that one mind becomes the whole universe. Dream world, similar dream world. Houses are there, people are there, living people are there, pain and pleasure are there. Everything is there. What we see here in this world are there. Where from it came? When you wake up, nothing was there. When you were experiencing at that time also, nothing was there. Yet you experienced it. You have seen it. You can't say it is, I have not seen. You have seen, you have experienced it. And when you experienced also, it was not there. It was all play of mind. Mind was playing with so many objects. Where from it got the idea? Its experience. Past experiences, it goes through, analyzes, and projects for the world. A world, every object is mind. Mind itself has become the whole world. Except mind, nothing is there. And one mind has become the whole multifarious universe. And this universe is only mind, and not only mind, it is mind's play. Why do we call play? Because it is not a real thing. Mind's play. Mind is playing. Play in drama is also called play. In English, play means drama. Mind is playing. How beautiful you see. In dream, the mind is playing the world game. In that people are also there. I am also there. People are there. Things are happening. Sukha Dukha is there. Everything. Somebody is thieving. Somebody is serving. So many things are happening in dream. And who is playing? Mind itself is playing. Just like their mind plays, here Divine Mother is playing. She herself projects from her own self this world, and we are all inseparable part of Divine Mother. Just like mind projects a world, she has projected out of herself a world which is not different from her. So the projection you see is her own self. The play is going on. She is continuing this play eternally. In that play, the whole screen falls off, the entire universe dissolves in the Absolute, again presents the whole universe. So this cycle of Srishti Sthiti Pralaya is just like our Nitya Pralaya, in which we sleep and wake up, sleep and wake up. The whole play is going on, including our waking and sleeping. It's a play of the Divine Mother. Realization also, later on you see, realization also is a play, part of play. And bondage is also a part of play. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.